There is more evidence that Keke Palmer was abusing Darius Jackson than what there is evidence that Darius Jackson was abusing Keke Palmer, and the mom knows it. And with all the new evidence coming in, we're about to break it down to the molecule. Now, there's actual audio evidence of Keke Palmer admitting to hitting Darius Jackson. But before we get into that, we have to do a recap of the main piece of evidence that everybody is using to show that Keke Palmer was being abused. And I've already debunked that. We're going to do a 20-second recap of that. Then we're going to get into the new stuff. So right there, they're arguing. He goes for the cell phone, reaches for the cell phone, using their legs to block him. He sidesteps to try to get away. He pulls up real hard, yanks her up with him, turns for leverage, yanks her with his right arm, pries the cell phone free, turns to walk towards the door. She climbs over the couch to go after him. That's what happened. Those are all the screenshots in chronological order to show that the narrative that they tried to put out there was inaccurate. You can still make a case that, he was wrong for trying to wrestle a cell phone out of a woman's hand like that. You can make that case, but the original case that they made, what they tried to put out there, that I debunked that already. That's done. So you can't start this conversation with saying you have evidence that he's abusing her. The only evidence that they've presented has been debunked. Now, going forward to the audio evidence of Keke Palmer admitting that she hit him.
Like, I'm not gonna sit, yeah, you said nasty things to me. I didn't need to say them back. That's my bad. Wiggins. It's my bad to say nasty things to you. Even if you did say nasty things to me. It's my bad Wiggins. To put my hands on you. Even though you did whatever that you did that made me feel that way. Like, I'm gonna take responsibility.
Now, we're just getting started here because there's more evidence of actual scars and bruises, but you can hear her right there in that audio admitting that she hit him, not because he hit her, but because she was mad at something that he said. Now, you can see these scars and bruises here on Darius Jackson's body. This comes from Armand Wiggins. There's an Instagram page. I don't know much about him, but he's produced a lot of this audio and everything that we're seeing here. But you can see bruises on his body. These are images that he's taken, even if you don't think this is something ironclad, it's more than what she has produced, because the only thing that she has produced has been debunked. Still not done yet. There's an actual conversation that he had through text message with Keke Palmer's mom, where he told her that she hit him, and the mom didn't really have that much of a response to it. And there's an excerpt from a book where she wrote about being abusive to an ex-boyfriend that does establish a history of behavior. But the single most biggest piece of evidence that Darius Jackson was never abusive to Keke Palmer is found in this audio clip of the mother just going off on him, calling him everything imaginable. In fact, 3 reasons are going to be given why Keke Palmer should leave him and get her son away from him. But none of those reasons are going to be the reasons that they reported publicly. Pay attention.
Nobody does that. What woman wants their child to go be with a and what man thinks they're gonna call the mother of their child cunt, bitches, whore, you've been run through, but I'm gonna come and get the baby? What kind of mental motherfucker are you? Nobody does that, Darius. Nobody does that. What woman wants their child to go be with a man who calls them cunts and bitches?
That was number 1. Did you notice that in that private conversation, the reason that she gave as to why the child can't go with him is different than the reason that they gave publicly? Because publicly, they said Keke and the child can't be with him because he is abusing them. But privately, they said it's because of name calling. Does that not sound a little suspicious? I mean, if she's calling him an abuser and a woman beater publicly, it seems like it would come up in an argument privately, right?
All right, so about a bullet. All right, so about that bullet again. Okay.
Keep fucking with me.
Okay.
You motherfuckers don't know who you dealing with.
Y'all have no idea who you stepped up to play with, but it's all good.
I tried to be nice to you.
Yeah.
I tried to be nice because I thought you had some mental problems.
Nope.
So I tried to be nice. But you gonna talk about my daughter? You gonna harass my daughter? You gonna talk about Usher? Usher is gay.
Armand Wiggins.
Your stupid family don't even understand the business. Family are crazy, chaotic, harassing people.
So where my son go?
They are harassing my family. They are harassing my daughter.
Okay, we got harassment. Why did she say, "You're harassing my family. You're harassing my daughter"? if he was abusive, she would be saying, "You're abusing my daughter. You're abusing my grandchild. And that's why you can't get your son." The biggest charge she can pin on him in a private conversation is being a harasser. She called him every bad name imaginable, and I'm going to read them all off to you. But what she didn't call him was the woman beater or a child abuser in this private conversation about the child. But they're about to give another reason why Keke should leave him.
I'm just waiting for my son. Where's my son at? It's football Sunday. He needs to be with his family.
Armand Wiggins.
You ain't got a family. Your family, your fucking brother, your sister that you chose, your immigrant mama, please.
They have nothing to do with this. They have nothing to do with this. They have nothing to do with this.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Armand Wiggins.
She the one got you thinking you can go around and harass women because your daddy harassed her.
Okay.
And your grandmama told me his mama's crazy. We've never been able to do anything with her. I don't know why my son stayed with her, but yeah, she's crazy. And if Darius is listening to her, he should be ashamed of himself. That's what your damn grandmama told me.
That's what his dad said.
Your grandmama told me your mama was crazy, and that if you wanted to listen to your mama,
she's schizophrenic, and so is he. You both need.
Are we to believe that in their private conversations that everyone is just avoiding the elephant in the room? Or does that elephant just not exist? Throughout the totality of this video, he was called inarticulate, mama's boy, harasser, loser, crazy, lazy, chemically imbalanced, stupid, limp dick, and a dick sucker. And she said that she was going to get somebody to come and take his manhood, like all kinds of stuff. He was called so many things. You name it, he was called it. Through all of that, through calling him all of those names, not once, not one time did she call him a woman beater. Did she call him an abuser? Did she call him a child abuser? It did not come up in that private conversation where she hit him with everything but the kitchen sink. She threw it all at him. She gave him her best shot. She dug deep into the well of her pettiness to just pull out whatever she could. But she wasn't able to pull out the thing that they're blasting him all over the social media streets with. I find that extremely suspicious. But if you want to see more into the depths of their lies, click on this video where I do a full longer breakdown of those screenshots in chronological order to get a full picture of what actually happened.